your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. Ooh, it feels good to say that. It feels good to say that in here again, because I have never stopped saying that. But we're back, baby. I always try to sing the, it always plays at the Mets games as I'm back in the na-na-na. I don't know who sings that, but that's the most dopest, like, return person song. So that's how I feel right now. So anybody who's tapped in, thank you. If you're gonna tap in later, thank you again. First of all, I want to start off the show by giving a couple shout outs. It's already on my shirt. Shout out to Hidden Gems in Newburgh, New York. Shout out to Professor Knox. We just had Hidden Gems Part 2. It was a dope event. Shout out to everybody that performed. Shout out to Untouchables Bar and Restaurant. Shout out to Patty. I feel like everybody, you know, the first time it was like raining. It was raining. I think it was like a state of emergency. It was the day that New Jersey had the flash flood, whatever. But it was a state of emergency. We still drove there. And like we showed up. It was popping. That shit was dope. Second time around, I feel like there was a bigger crowd. Also, I feel like the bar had art around from several artists, which was really cool. And again, like, it's such a dope experience. Such a dope experience. I was hosting, and let's go. And I'm here for Hidden Gems Part 3. I know we're going to cook something special. Shout out to Untouchable. Shout out to everybody who performed. Shout out to everybody who came to support as well. Yeah, I just want to give out the flowers. Also, I got a shirt. Decided to wear the shirt on my first day back. Shout out to you, Professor Knox. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this episode. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my guests. You know what? I'm going to have you introduce yourself. How are you?
Blessings.
Who are you?
My name is Andy Mack.
Yes.
I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey.
Period.
I do a little too much, but it's always creative, it's always fun, and it's always organic. You know what I mean?
Organic, baby. All right. And Andy Mack, first of all, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. One thing I definitely want to ask, I feel like it's become iconic right now when I start the show. What did you have for breakfast today?
Oh, damn. I didn't really have shit. I had like an insure and a chicken empanada.
Damn, an insure
bro.
chicken empanada.
Ain't went well.
Yo, well, you know what? It's low-key a healthy Banana King vibe. Like, yeah, like
There's
it's
a Banana
a shake
King on
with
the
an
corner
empanada.
of my job, so you're not too far off. Like,
But you had an insure. You were like,
yeah.
What flavor?
It was vanilla, man.
Okay,
Regular as
cool.
hell. Nothing crazy. I wish I had like my usual, like a bacon, egg, and cheese or like something. But today I had to open at 8 in the morning.
Oof.
Couldn't do it.
Okay.
No place to go.
Well, it doesn't sound bad.
Everybody else probably had a better answer than that one,
It's
but it's all good.
It's all right.
You know what I mean?
Listen, a meal's a meal, you know?
That wasn't even a meal.
But some people, I've asked people a lot of times on the show, and I thought you were going to tell me nothing. A lot of times people are like, I didn't have nothing, and I'm like, damn.
On other days, it's that too. You know what I mean?
Emotional
You gotta feed yourself, dog. You gotta feed yourself.
yeah.
At least a little bit. Like
The opening shift is
a toast
hard.
with butter. Just something. I always feel like you can't just be out here. It's like, I feel like if your body could talk to you, be like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like,
My body's
I'm hurting.
mad at me. Definitely. Like, yo, bro, where's the food for real?
I'm
But right
done.
after this, I'm going to go feast. I know it. And I get paid tonight.
Yes.
Gonna eat good. You know what I mean?
Treat yourself.
Friday.
Treat yourself. So I actually have encountered Andy. That word's funny. I have met Andy, and I feel like the last time I seen you, you were DJing Chivas. Chivas? Were you DJ? No. You were at Jersey City Art District.
Yeah.
Yes.
The JC Wall spot.
Yes, but you were.
That was Ty's event, I think.
Ty's event, yes.
Yeah.
The last time I was there, shout out to Shiva's Sunday, dope ass domino event that they had there.
Yeah, the homie Rob runs that.
Yeah, shout out to Rob. Cool peoples. And of course the event Shout out to Big Ed. He was on my show as well.
Word.
But you were there, and you were DJing Ty's event. I remember that, and I was going around with interviews. So, but I feel like I've seen you around, because you do a couple events. You sprinkle yourself here and there, which I respect.
It's been a long journey for sure.
Okay.
Going all over.
So the way I go about this interview, love, is going to be a journey of your life. So don't feel like you have to tell me everything at once. We're going to get spicy. We're going to get funny.
We would need like a couple episodes for that one.
I'm dead.
Everything? Damn.
So, first thing I want to talk to you about is what inspired you to start Nights Like This?
That's a great question. What made me want to do that was just kind of like, you ever been at the crib and like, or somebody crib, and they just throw YouTube on, and it's like Future mix 20 hours, or like it's a DJ mix, but like it's already something popular, things like that. I already have so many friends that are so talented that there's no highlight on that. You know what I mean? There's nobody on the cornerstone of trying to film that. And, you know, what was it, like 2019? I started thinking like, I could do that. Why not the homies be the videos we just throw on rotation, you know? And there's a plethora of them. So I'll never get bored of doing this, because every other day I'll have a new friend that I could hit up or something like that, you know? Okay. So that was the basis of the content world. And then just having another thing to implement into the city or wherever I can throw the events. Just a common ground, people could come together. That's just the formula that I've always seen my whole life, is like bring all the artists together in the same room so they could congregate, so they can talk, meet each other.
Yes, not word.
That's my favorite kind of thing. Same. You know, so those events, very DJ focused, but an artist is an artist from all rounds, you know. So you're bound to meet somebody that might be able to do your graphic art or, you know, shoot your stuff.
It's all about building, you know,
whatever.
Community.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
that's my favorite.
I love that. Okay. So we're going to continue right here. How does Jersey City influence your artistry and creative direction? Are you originally from Jersey City 100%?
100%.
Stayed there the whole time?
Stayed the whole time,
Never
except for I
moved?
just moved. Like I told you the other day, I just moved, and it's killing me. But I'll be back. I'm not too far. Still in Hudson County, not too far out. I still work in JC, so still things going on. But
how do you feel like JC as a city itself, you know,
like shaped me?
Yeah, as an artist, like creative artist, like how you build connections. Like
there was always creative people around.
Yeah.
So it was very easy for me to be like wowed by that. Like I knew a rapper, I knew a photographer, anything of that nature, and I don't know, I was just amazed by that. I was never into like sports. I was never into like the other usual things like a young growing adult is going to be into. But art or artistic creativity was like everything for me. Yeah. So I met a rapper. I had to shoot stuff for him. That made me meet more musicians. I met more photographers through that because of they liking my work or whatever it is. So constantly that flow of artistic value just popped up everywhere you went.
Okay.
Downtown, uptown, the Heights, Union City, wherever you're going to go as far as Hudson County, because I'll really put it as a whole because everyone kind of trickles in.
Yeah.
But just all of that around you, it's like, how could you not want to like create something with your own ideas, you know? So I owe it all to like my homies, like all my creative friends. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be doing like half the things that I'm doing.
It's like, yo, remember that bad day you had in October 10 years ago?
That shit made me, bro. Yeah, bro. I swear to God, stuff like that is amazing.
I love that.
Just to see how somebody can pivot their life with just the ideas in their mind. That's amazing to me.
And I see you have an artist's art in your head, but I see Keith Haring.
This is Keith Haring. Yeah, this is a Keith Haring New Era collab.
Okay.
I like getting collab fitted.
That's cool. But who would you consider is one of your top 3 artists that are alive?
Right now, I'm really into Kid Super.
Okay.
Kid Super has like this playful energy about him, and he keeps getting into like the luxury brands, but then making it that still playful, colorful, vibrant thing.
Okay.
That is probably like the epitome right now for me, where it's
Yeah.
like he can do whatever the fuck he wants. Honestly, like, and this guy's just having fun with it, and I look at that like amazed, you know. That's definitely one. Damn, there's definitely a lot, but I right now my eye is on
It's
Kid
okay.
Super.
Okay.
Kid Super,
we can leave
man.
it at that. There's a lot of artists. I'm sure, like, when it comes about, we'll speak about it as well.
Oh, Childish Gambino. I'm a big Childish Gambino fan.
Okay.
Another person that like can do anything. He's making movies. He's making shows, music. He has a radio show now. Like, I'm heavily influenced by that too. Facts.
I mean, do you kind of got a third one? Because that's like we're so close.
We're gonna watch when it happens. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. I trust it.
All right. Shout out to Knox. He's saying your fit is fire.
Thank you, brother.
Gave you a whole shout out before, Knox.
Bless.
I hope you were able to catch that. All right. So we're going to keep continuing with the questions. So you do music, events, visuals. Do you see one as your main lane, or do they all flow together?
Right now, I think with nights like this, everything comes together.
Okay.
But the real core of everything was photography or just visuals in general. I did that for about 11 to 12 years.
Okay.
And then got into screen printing, so I made clothes. And then I got into DJing, which is a newer thing. So like there's people that know me from that part of time, and then
evolving.
Yeah, it's always something.
You're like
though.
Andy 3.0 right now.
Yeah, honestly, I always make the joke that I feel like Batman. Like I got a utility belt of all these different talents, and when the time is right, I could just pull that shit out and make it happen. You know.
Batman's cool because I feel like he doesn't have superpowers. He just got mad money.
Yeah, and he's smart as fuck,
smart
too.
as fuck. And then he just got this butler that chills with him.
Word up.
What's his face? Alfred. And I'm not sure what Alfred's job is fully. It's like this big ass house.
I hope he get paid well.
I'm pretty sure.
There's a lot that goes into his job.
But I feel like Alfred's a huge piece in Batman's life.
That's his right-hand man.
Yeah. He got all his secrets. Alfred knows all the secrets.
Where if he wanted to snitch, he could fuck some shit up.
Oh, definitely. I don't think Alfred would do that,
He not gonna snitch, though.
I don't know. Hell no. All right, so let's keep this going, though. You did mention photography, though, because you said you did that for almost a decade. Not almost, I think you said 11 years, but over a decade. What do you feel like? Because I feel like photography could be so different for people, you know? So when you say photography, like what type of photography? Were you into like actually doing like photo shoots? Did you like to like just take photos of people in public? Like was it more like...
It was definitely more
studio. It could be
studio.
more environmental, so studio?
Definitely more studio. Because I had made a home studio out of my crib for a little while. But more portrait work was like my passion.
Okay.
I like capturing people like as themselves. So portraits is like the best way to go for it. But over the years, I've definitely dabbled in a lot. Landscape, product photography, fashion forward stuff, lookbooks. But I feel like once you have a camera, like it's limitless at that point.
Definitely.
You know, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And thus became like getting into video. Like, oh, if your camera can do video, why not try that too? You know, you're kind of limiting yourself if you don't.
That part.
But I definitely love portrait photography. That was a large portion of my life, was shooting out of the stew, you know, making my gigs like that, and working with a lot of different people from that. It was really cool. And I still do it to this day. Like I told you, I work out of Magnum Opus a lot, so I'm able to pivot some gigs there.
Yeah.
But photography's still there.
Okay.
Now that I moved, I got like the whole setup again. Like I feel very much more inclined to wanting to work in that manner again.
Okay.
You know?
Period. All right, so we talked a little bit about your bio. Let's get a little funny.
For sure.
If Nights Like This was a flavor of ice cream, what would it taste like?
Damn. That's a good one.
Because you said vanilla, You
That
drink
was
a
my vanilla Ensure. Yeah.
But what would nights like this taste like?
I don't know why my mind is taking me to some like rocky road. Like there's vanilla in there probably, but like we got chunks of like some chocolate and
Okay.
other things in there because it's an accumulation of all of these things into one.
Okay.
But that also could go left in ice cream. So like I'm not gonna go too crazy with that, you know what I mean? But I think some like Rocky Road, caramel, something good and sweet. And
yo, not gonna lie,
filling.
but Rocky Road nights like this, why it goes hand in hand? Yo, nights like this sounds like a stressful
Ben
night.
and Jerry's give me
I don't know.
a collab.
And then you got Rocky Road. Yo, you get what I'm saying?
Since you're here, we're gonna make that happen. You
Yo,
get
that's
PC,
funny.
I got you.
That's funny. That's funny. I don't know if y'all caught that.
We're gonna make it happen, y'all.
All right, how about this? Nah, we're not gonna go with that one yet. All right. If creativity was a superpower, especially we just talked about Batman too. If creativity was a superpower, what would your superhero name be?
Soyel.
Soyel. Wait, like Soyel? Or
Yeah, Soyel, like I'm him.
Soyel. Okay. Period. Yo, he had that shit ready. He was like, yo, I've been waiting for someone to ask me this all my life.
No cap, bro.
Yo,
Shorty already know.
Yo, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Definitely.
Soyel.
I love that. All right. That was dope. That was dope.
I'm
all
glad
right.
you like it. We came up with that like 4 years ago.
Because sometimes I feel like people ask that question, and when they ask that question, it's kind of like they think about it. You feel me? And then it's just like you were just like, nah, I'm ready. You're like, I am ready. I've been waiting for this moment. I think that's dope. I like it. What? How did you come up with that?
It's a stupid story in the studio with many blunts and just thinking of dumb things. But me and my friends at the time, we were like, if any of us have a kid first, we gotta come up with a name that we can like bet who gets it first. And like Soyel is just the coolest name. I know if I get a goldfish, I'm gonna name it Soyel. It's just a name that is stuck with me. And if I find the right time to use it,
You never had a goldfish before?
I had one, but like I got a fish now, but I didn't get to name it, so it's kind of a missed opportunity. That's a great question. My mom just like bought it, and
she's like, "Yo, here's this fish.
We got fish now.
Just don't kill it."
Yeah.
I got it from Petco.
I don't really take responsibility for the fish. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, is it like a saltwater? It's just like a simple fish?
It's like they went to the pet store and wanted to, have a pet.
That's nice.
It was probably like
you gotta give it a name. Is it a boy?
They gave
it
a name already. I don't know the name. That's how much I'm not involved. You know what I mean?
But it's in your house.
It's in my house.
You gotta take care of it.
2 of them.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Mom, I'm gonna show this to you later.
No,
this sounds ridiculous, don't it?
It's just funny. All right, how about this? We're gonna go back to the bio. So, I know we talked about Jersey City. We talked a little bit about nights like this. I guess, what was your turning point when you realized your creativity was something bigger than just a hobby?
When I realized that other people can like benefit and rise from that too. And the power of being able to bring people together.
Yeah.
Once you realize that you can like bring people together in a room and like it could be cool, ain't no problems, everything's love, you gotta kind of like know where to put that and direct it in a way where like we're not just here mindlessly.
Yeah.
We're here for a reason.
Facts.
Whether it's to like connect to people or whatever the case may be, but we're gonna be in this room and I want y'all to shake hands and I want y'all to collab and I want y'all to meet. So once I realized that is the power with that, I want to keep doing that.
Yeah.
And simultaneously, I end up meeting a lot of people in that turn too. But to be the one that can bring things together and have that hub, that's just you're moving numbers at that point, And not only do I get to talk about my stuff, but I get to highlight others as well. And that's just so powerful to me. And then with photography, I could take a picture of a person 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and it still has like so much weight to it because it's them. You know, I have clients that they still use the same photo from 10 years ago because ain't nothing else been better since, which is fire. You know what I mean? But photography is like a time capsule, and it has so much more than just that moment. It tells you the moment before, the moment after, the moment during, and that's just another powerful thing as well. So once I honed in on that, I loved taking pictures of anything, everything, everyone. There's always a story.
What about the DJing part?
That's just like fun, bro. Like, it's just fun. I like DJing like for myself.
Okay.
But it turned into like, so I'll DJ on live, and then I guess people liked it, and people liked the mixes, and then they wanted to start booking me. I didn't expect that. This was not like, let me turn this into a business and have it like cornerstone everything. Like I just enjoyed playing music with my friends, and then more and more events come about. People like the vibe, and you know, here I am today to be able to talk about it, and brought me into the same space as you, and now here we are, you know?
That part.
But DJing was just something fun. I do love to do it, and I have a passion for the music, but my goal was never to be like the best DJ in the world. It was like just to enjoy whatever I'm. Yeah, it kind of happens like that with everything though for me. Like I was telling you, I did the clothes thing. I didn't have any intentions of making clothes.
Yeah.
But I was working at a factory producing it for other people. So why not take the opportunity to try it for myself?
I guess let's talk a little bit about that because we haven't dabbled on that. So let's talk about the clothes aspect.
Okay.
What do you consider, like, style? I feel like can be so diverse, so different, you know?
Absolutely.
What do you consider your style? Like, what do you like?
Comfortable, cozy. I'm trying to stay away from all black clothing, but like,
not me wearing all black.
I was like, fuck, I just said that to her. She wears all black.
I have a green hat.
My whole wardrobe is that though, you know?
Yeah.
And I want to brighten it up a little bit more.
Okay.
You know, if you put on the clothes and feel good, ultimately you're going to feel good outwards.
Oh, no,
you know?
definitely.
Like, I really believe in that.
Definitely.
I bought this shirt a week ago, made sure to pick it up today for today. Because I wanted to, like, feel that way and not be in some
And
work
what's your
shit.
shirt say?
Organized violence.
Organized violence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move with honor at the bottom. And then on the back it says, remember to love.
That part.
Shout out to 070 Heard, a very good friend of mine. He be making the fly tees too.
Okay.
And he made music. You should tap in with him.
Okay, definitely.
I got a list of people for you, by the way.
Let's go. We're going to definitely talk after the episode.
Absolutely.
And I feel like, all right, let's talk luxury brands, right? Because there's a lot of luxury brands out there. What brands do you feel like could be, maybe I guess have too much hype?
And there's a lot of things that got too much hype.
My personal opinion, I feel like there's a lot of brands that I feel like people are looking at them now. Like there's brands that I feel like I will never stop giving hype. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I love my Yeezys. I pay mad money for my Yeezys. And, like, that shit was an art to make sure, like, how you got it. And I feel like they're going to come back. Like, those things, you never want to get rid of something like that. I feel like I like the sneakers now. I like the style. Like, I like that. Like, I feel like those, I don't know what you would call them. Like, I don't know. Because when I look at sneakers like that, they look like dad sneakers.
Oh, okay. You talking about like the chunky.
They're like the New Balances, the Asics.
The dad shoes.
It's cute. I like it. But, like, that's not an art to me. Like, you know what I mean? It was an art to get sneakers like that. Like, I'm always going to be, like, a Nike Dunk but also like aesthetic weird girl like shoe girl. Like if I see a weird shoe, like I'm gonna buy it, you know. So
I feel
like
you.
I'd peep some Adidas shoes that were ballet slippers, but they're sneakers.
That's fly.
It was different, but that's the type of shit I'm gonna look at. I just feel like the sneakers now, they're so, I don't know, like it just doesn't fascinate me. I feel like it makes everybody, like the way they got, like when people did the whole sneakerhead thing, what I liked about it is that it made everybody unique.
Yeah.
Everybody had this type of sneaker, like this person like this type of sneaker, and like now it's like everybody has the same sneaker.
Well, I would argue that back in the day, that was kind of what it was. Like,
Really?
I mean, it was harder to get those sneakers.
Yeah.
But like, on the day that the shoe dropped and you go to school, there's at least 8 motherfuckers that got those on.
Okay, Jordan
You know what I
wise,
mean?
yes.
Like,
Okay, I'm not talking about those. Fun fact, I never bought a pair of Jordans before. Not that I don't like them, but it was because of that reason. It's
Yeah.
just because it would drop and you'd be having everybody with the same style shoe. I was more like SB Dunks, odd colors. It was always that type of vibe forever. Like I don't know, just so that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like anything that is like of the masses.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
just it freaks me out.
at the time, like, I bought my first pair of Jordans probably like 21. I bought the black cement 3s. My favorite Jordan sneaker
Yeah.
of all time. You know what I mean? Next to up tempos.
Okay.
But I was never really a sneakerhead. I was wearing like Vans and Converses and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, money's just,
Now,
Jordans
Converse
is
is dope.
expensive.
Yeah,
you
they
know
are.
what I mean?
They
But I just never resonated with that. And then once I saw like how crazy it was to get sneakers, I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
So thank God we got shipping and they just gonna send it to my house for a nice
Facts.
price, you know?
Yeah.
Shout out to my buying and selling kicks friends, man. Y'all make it easy for me.
Yes.
You do that work so I don't have to. Thank
Yo,
you.
I'm dead.
I'll pay the extra 50. It's okay.
I mean, for someone to take away the headache, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm all about convenience. I'm not gonna lie to
Yo,
you.
facts.
You know what I mean?
All right. So, talk to me. What's your dream collab? Artist, brand, venue? What's that look like?
I would love to do something with like just a major production. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to just like hype it up just because I'm here, but me walking into this building is inspirational.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Because we don't got
Shout out
this
to
over there.
Bravery Studios.
You already know, bro. Shout out to Marv because I just met him.
Yeah.
But like, this story is cool, and like to walk into a place like this is dope because we don't have this over there. I was just telling Shorty, like, if we got a warehouse like this, it's run down into an old factory. You know what I mean? This kind of gives clean and, you know, professional, and we don't got that over there. So anything that's willing to like give us a facility
Yeah.
to do all of these cool things and like, you know, in like of this too, that is the dream, you know, whether
Period.
I would have loved it to be in Jersey City, but like anywhere that I can make that happen, that is the dream, bro. Any company can make that happen as long as they got right morals. I'm with it.
Period.
You know what I mean? But that's the dream, bro. Like, and I've been into places like Milk Studios, phenomenal production place. Like, I would love to work with them, or like even on the DJ thing, working with like Soulection would be cool. You know, to kind of cross those worlds, or even an Apple Music or a radio station to do something like that. That would be beautiful.
Okay.
But anywhere to congregate and do all of these things in one place, that's the dream. That's my dream collab.
So you're just open-minded to any collab?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
I'm willing to take this anywhere. As long as it's mobile, it could breathe. You know, if it's going to be stuck in my room, it ain't going to go nowhere. You know?
Just
Gotta
because you
bring it to the world.
mentioned, I got to stay on thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because you mentioned radio stations, what do you think about Funkmaster Flex?
I saw him, like, I don't know too much about it. I don't want to, like, act like I did my full
Okay.
homework on
Well,
it.
I'll tell you a little bit about it.
Please.
So basically what happened is, it was a little confusing at first because as many of y'all know, Funkmaster Flex made an announcement that he was going to come off the radio. Like, he made it seem like he was going to come off the radio forever. Like, he was going to retire. So there was like a lot of posts and stuff. They're like, oh shit, like the bombs and like all that, like Funkmaster Flex, like that shit. Like you had David Letterman, like
He
that,
a legend, I ain't gonna lie.
So it came out like that. But then the next day, a whole story came out like of DJ. You start
DJ Enough.
DJ Enough, and DJ Enough kind of basically lost his job, and I'm not sure why. But basically,
They saying that Funk Flex took his slot time.
well, that. So what I'm seeing is that I guess what he took a slot. I don't know. I just feel like they've been there together for so long, and I feel like Funkmaster Flex made it seem like he was leaving forever, and he's not. He just moved.
It was like a weird announcement for sure.
Like I guess like, would you move like that?
No, I mean, radio's already cutthroat.
Yeah.
It's always about ratings and the times that you get to do it.
That was a little spicy though, because I feel like, dang, like, I don't know, like it just, I hope they let out my guy enough with like.
I hope they give him a better opportunity.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
because I'm like,
I
dang.
saw the video of bro on his last day. He's crying, playing some like 80s music or something, and like, it was, that's powerful.
And I love Flex. I love anybody. I'm here for the culture, you know. But like,
I think they were both pushing it, but different, you know, almost different lanes of how to do it. Yeah. You know, but respected in both their fields for sure. It's
interesting. It's interesting.
Radio's cutthroat. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been cool
cutthroat.
If, like, say both of them left or whatever it is, and then like a new up and coming DJ took that slot.
But
it's like, oh, okay, this kind of makes sense.
We
like,
do
for
need
the
more
times.
DJs though. That's one thing that I feel like we need. I love radio. Because radio, you had asked me before the show started, you were like, what made you kind of go into this? Like, I've always loved hearing the voice of the radio. Yeah. I love that. I always was here for Angie Martinez, all of that. But I feel like they stay in their roles for a long time, as they should, because they're good at their craft. However, I feel like I don't know, like, it's like, how does it make sense for somebody that wants that too? You know what I mean? Like, no offense, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to go that far. But I'm just saying, like, you got to move out of that spot, or how do I figure out to get in that spot with you? It's such a tight, like, just thing. Like, it's just like, dang, like.
I saw something that Funk Flex might have said where it's along the lines of, if you're at the top, you got to kind of find a way to stay at the top.
That part too.
And I respect that grind and hustle, but it gets fishy when you got to like snake other people, and like I don't like that.
I just think bring newer people though. Like, we do have a younger generation now, and I do feel like we have to tap into that as well.
Yeah.
There's like memes. There's people who don't like going to the club no more because they keep saying that they keep playing like 90s and 2000 music.
Yeah,
and that's
I've been seeing that debate a lot.
So, and because they say that, like, in America right now, there's a huge decline in clubs because people are not dancing no more.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know. There has to be a shift, I feel like, in entertainment where we could cater to both. You feel me? Because I feel like we're not going to leave that out as well. We just got to... I just feel like bring somebody in, like trust somebody. And if it don't work out, don't work out. What's going to be the worst that happens?
I seen something about like the club discourse where it's like you don't like that music because maybe that's like the place where they play that, you know? So you got to find yourself in the places that play what you're trying to hear. But you can't go into a spot and then be mad at what they decide to play. You went to their party. You pay that entry fee. You know what I mean? You should have an idea of what you're going to hear, you know what I mean? Or at least the DJs themselves.
That part.
You know? I'm not going to tell somebody they playing the wrong thing, but maybe you just at the wrong party.
Let me ask you this. What's the worst song request you ever gotten at an event?
The worst? It's funny.
And did like, you play it?
The worst thing for me was, like, somebody asked me for, like, it was like a work party, like private gig, party, and they wanted me to play like a bunch of 2000s, but then out of nowhere, one girl's coming up to me and she's like, "Can you play like Corn?" I'm like, "Why? Is that gonna make y'all have a good time? Like, are you serious? Corn? Like, sure."
You sure about that?
Exactly.
I mean, I like
Sure
Corn,
about
but is that the vibe right now?
They made it the vibe.
Oh,
So like,
okay.
it worked for them, but it was because it was a work gig, you
Yeah.
know? But like that took me so left.
Okay.
You know, like, or I'm playing a dive bar
Yeah.
and this dude comes up to me. I'm playing like just some cool shit and he's like, "Can you play Portishead?" I love Portishead, but like, why am I playing that right
Yo,
now? You
I'm
know, so like the song
dead.
request is never really about helping the vibe. It's about helping themselves hear something they want to hear.
Yeah.
And then
Damn,
they might
son,
leave
where'd
right
you
after
find
that
this?
anyway. They
That
just
part.
wanted their moment.
That
And
part.
that I don't like. So please don't give us song requests. Don't give a DJ a song request. We don't really want to do that. It's not part of our plan. It's not in our groove. And if it was in our groove, you going to hear it. We got to trust the process, trust the DJ, let them do what they here for.
All right, I gotta talk to you about this because I feel like with Jersey City and just in general with this community, and this is no shade to nobody, but there's a lot of competition
Yeah.
because there's a lot of people doing art. You're not the only one making clothes. You're not the only one making music. You're not the only one making beats. It's like a plethora of like, it's like pick which one. You feel me? So I guess like my question with this is like, how do you handle egos when it comes to this world? Because I feel like I've encountered that a little bit because like even though I do podcasts, like I connect with a lot of people like in the artist world, and I feel like I've tapped into like every different type. I've tapped into poetry, art, rap, everything, and I feel like within every community, there's always that like group of people that do have a little bit more ego, but I feel like in the artistry world or like clothing world, I did witness that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I think that goes with anything. Personally, me, how I deal with it is I just don't. And I don't deal with those people.
Yeah.
I would love to just do anything else but have to work with those folks. You know what I mean? Because it just makes working with them difficult.
Yeah.
Why would I work with you if it's going to be difficult to work with you? You know, so I don't have to. That's just how I feel. But as I've seen in the game, like, you're going to run into the same folks in the spaces, and it is what it is. I like to keep things cordial, but I don't really want that vibe attached to my stuff.
Yeah.
I really want to just push some positive, dope shit that people could like and enjoy. And if there's a billion other people that are doing it too, that's okay. As long as my thing is good too, you might want to check it out as well.
Okay.
I am totally fine with that. I don't need to be like the top of the top. I don't got to be the first ever DJ show you want to watch. Like,
Yeah.
just throw us in rotation because we dope too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
With, I guess, what are we working on right now that we could talk to the people about? Like, do you have an event that you're going to DJ coming up?
There is
where
an
people
event
can
I'm
see you?
DJing. I seen you had interviewed the homies from Beneath. So
Yes.
yeah, Marcus and Mike.
Shout out to Marcus.
They run Beneath. Shout
my
out to
guy.
Beneath, man. I'm doing an event with Mike's DJing.
Okay.
Shout out to Matt and Torso because they threw it together. But we're doing that on September 20th. It's gonna be a rooftop party. I'm gonna close out the night.
Where at?
It's gonna be in Jersey City in the Heights.
In a rooftop?
Yeah, it's gonna be the
Ooh.
rooftop of like a bar or something like that.
Okay.
So we're gonna be coasting up there, chilling, and they seem to have like a nice little package deal for the people that are gonna be part of it. So I'm excited for that. And then I wanna plan more nights like this events where not necessarily an open decks.
Yeah.
I'll have maybe 3-4 DJs on the lineup, some vendors, merch, give out stuff, and just another one of those moments where you could kind of come together, meet folks, meet other DJs, buy something from a local vendor. And I love doing those. I kind of missed the ball on the summer, but we're going to find other places to do it too.
Do you feel like, are you into playing house music as well?
I love playing house music.
Okay.
That's how I learned how to DJ.
Because when I met you, you weren't playing house music.
No, yeah,
it was a different type of vibe, which was still
playing,
dope
like,
though.
Hip hop, R&B.
Yeah.
I like that stuff
Okay.
too. I feel like for a vibe like that event,
Yeah,
that's kind of more or less what you
Beneath is
want to
definitely
play.
gonna be like house.
Yes. And that's why I fuck with those dudes OD. They're so cool because
it's
they've
definitely
created
groovy.
that
Yeah.
like electronic music. They're bringing that into scenes that
City.
don't really always do that. You know?
And I love that because when I had Marcus on my show, I mean, I feel like the universal message that I feel like Beneath is trying to do, you know, and any artist that plays house that's trying to do in Jersey is trying to bring that scene into Jersey.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's like, for you to go to that scene, like the most iconic neighborhood to go to is Brooklyn. Every house event, everything, if you want to go, is always going to be in Brooklyn. And now occasionally Manhattan, which I prefer because it's a little bit closer.
Yeah.
But I love traveling. However, why can't we have that something like a little bit closer? Like, you know, like we have these beautiful cities like Newark and Jersey City and, you know, other places too that are up and coming. But like, why is it that we haven't tapped into that here? So I feel like what Marcus and Beneath and all of them, you know, what they're doing is dope. Like, I remember I went to Lotus Lounge in Passaic. Passaic, out of all places, and it was like a rooftop party last September. It was dope. I was just like, first of all, shout out to Lotus. It was a dope event, dope venue. But Marcus and his whole group of friends were spinning. And it was cool. I was just like, oh shit. So it's like to hear like it just getting stronger, like that makes me happy.
Yeah, yo, I connected with them again from just Jersey City stuff. So seeing that they were building that, I was like, oh, that's perfect, bro.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of DJs that play that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to integrate those worlds is easy when there's already that like-minded taste.
Do you have house artists, house DJs that you like that are known?
That are known?
Yeah.
Ever since we did this event with Tony Humphries, I've been really on Tony Humphries. I love DJ Spinna. Jihad Muhammad is amazing. Natasha Diggs. There's a lot. I love house music, bro.
Okay.
It's just so feel good. That's why I really like playing it, because it's just
There's a
feel
new
good.
venue opening up in, I'm not sure if it's in Brooklyn or Manhattan, but it gives more clean aesthetic vibes of a club. Like, it's less VIP.
Okay.
More
which
like
is preferred.
Dance floor, more just that's what it is. And I forgot what it is, but they're building it right now. I saw it. I forgot.
It's a good opportunity for anybody to open a venue like that, because with
It
Brooklyn
is.
Mirage just totally fumbling their whole bag.
I know.
People
That's
need
so
spaces,
crazy.
bro.
I feel like, I mean, I haven't been there. I don't even know what's going on with them. Have they built
never
it
been
yet?
there before?
No, I've been to Brooklyn Mirage
okay.
a million times.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is, I don't know. I know that they were supposed to open like Memorial Day weekend, and then it got pushed back, and then it got pushed back by a lot. But then after that, I just stopped following it.
They had like a year already booked of like
Artists, yeah, I know they had to cancel.
What I mean?
Like, I remember it was like City Fox. They had like a whole bunch of artists that had All Day I Dream, because I feel like there's staples that start off the summer there and then end this whole, like, definitely. So I just don't know what's happening with them right now. Like, have they canceled complete?
I think it's done up, in my opinion.
So they're just waiting for another person to buy
I think
it?
they already went for bankruptcy, if I'm not mistaken.
So that
I saw
venue
something like
is
that.
possibly up for grabs.
It's clipped, yeah.
That is insane, because they built all those giant TVs. Like, yo.
For nothing.
Yo, what? Somebody got to come
think
save
they just
that.
like dreamt too big too fast.
I think Carl Cox should just buy it.
Somebody should buy it.
Somebody got to buy it.
That would be amazing.
That'd be crazy, yo.
But, you know, it's just, I see things like that happen all the time, even in smaller venues.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, things just get too ahead of themselves, or just you can't meet certain deadlines.
Yeah.
And we lose the space, and then another space will come about, you know. But there's quite frankly nothing like that I've been to that's like Brooklyn Mirage. I know there's other shit out there, but like in this area, that is crazy. The next thing maybe be like Knockdown Center.
Knockdown Center is dope. I like Knockdown Center. And for anybody that doesn't know, these venues, these are beautiful venues that are known for like house music. I know they've tried to curate other artists and other types of music to go there. But however, like, these are very cool venues. I know you have Knockdown Center, you have Navy Yard. There's also, but there's like other places too. I just feel like we need a staple like nearby, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I love house music though. I love that's my type of vibe. I feel like knowing a vibe as a DJ is like you have to know how to read a room, you know? Have you ever mistakenly, and you could be vulnerable, have you ever mistakenly just played the wrong song and you're just like, yeah, damn, I just fucked up. Everybody's going to the bar right
It's
now.
definitely happened.
You know what I mean?
Definitely happened.
And
I
it's
think
always
it
that
happened
part.
more like when I just didn't know what I was doing yet too.
And
So like if you don't have the vibe and you're still figuring out the equipment.
And that's fair because you're still like understanding your craft. I feel like if you don't have those moments, how are you gonna understand you did something wrong? You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, I ain't gonna play that song again anymore.
I will say though, I like to create the kind of environment where it's understood that I'm gonna just play whatever I want.
Okay.
And a lot of my first beginning bookings were just like that. It's like I just like your vibe.
Yeah.
Like I don't have any notes for you, you know, other than maybe like don't play curses or something, depending on where I'm at. But for the most part, it's like I'm gonna play whatever I want, and you're booking me because you like that, you know.
Would
and then
you
my
DJ
events
a
are
wedding?
like that. I have DJ'd a wedding.
Really?
Yeah, that shit was amazing.
How's okay?
That shit was turned. I
Tell
gotta
me
show
the
you videos.
vibe of DJing an event and then DJing a wedding.
Well, it's just so different.
Was it a Spanish wedding, Italian wedding?
It was like Filipino.
Oh shit!
And you know they get down, and the wife is like a mix, so she's like German and black, I think.
Oh shit!
So they were going crazy, bro. This whole family was just like very, very dope and great energy.
The food must have been
I'm good friends of them. The food was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Denny and Bree. That was the first wedding I've ever DJ'd, and it was amazing.
Where was the venue?
Bro, that's a good question. It was like somewhere in New Jersey.
Okay.
Like somewhere I've never been.
Okay.
There was trees everywhere, so like we were far.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So
it
you
was
just
really
like
dope.
DJ'd and everybody was like, whoa.
Yeah. It was really dope, man. Everyone was very receptive, and I could tell like that family, they do this often. Like they get down, they like to have a good time. Like that was amazing. It was amazing. I love doing that. Opposed to a regular party, those two experiences felt the same. For me, at least, those two. But I've heard nightmare stories about weddings where it's like there's
what?
a strict list of what they want you to play. They might even give you a CD of what it is that they want to hear, and then you gotta like kind of figure that out. Or and I know it's well orchestrated. If you're the DJ, 9 times out of 10 you're the MC. You have to have these cue points. You have to be on point with the whole ceremony.
You gotta know when
what I
the
mean?
bride's
You're
coming
part
in.
of the show.
Yeah, facts.
You're
gotta,
not just a DJ anymore.
Especially when they catch the flower. Like,
yeah, bro.
Oh
you
shit,
gotta announce the wife.
Teresa got it. Oh shit, this girl, the pink dress just punched this lady.
Saying,
Yo.
It's you're there to work for real.
Yo,
you know what I mean? It's not like a regular party where you just do whatever you want. You know?
Yo, you right, because they always like how they present themselves. They're not just like, you gotta like name the people when they come out and like do the quick stuff.
Bro. What if you're just not prepared for that?
Yo,
you know what I mean? You butcher somebody's last name, like, oh shit, ruin the wedding. You know what I mean?
Yo, facts.
Or you don't have the first dance song queued up at the right time. Plays the wrong shit.
Like, yo, just dance to this one.
You done ruined the wedding, bro. You know what I mean?
Oof.
I played Kodak Black by accident.
Oh my
no.
God. That's just crazy.
You're supposed to hear Ed Sheeran.
It's like wrong party.
Yeah, word.
Yo, that would be, I mean, I get it, because it's like you're the best thing, I feel like, I guess, to not, I guess, be prepared.
Yeah.
Be prepared. Don't just go in there winging shit. Like,
with anything, bro.
Listen, no.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta prepare.
100%.
Did you prepare for this?
Well, I feel like
I'm sure you got like your own flow. But
exactly.
like what's like your preparation
I have
for
a
something
coffee,
like this?
I have a flow of how I start here. My whole thing is that I prepare before. Like I'm prepared with my questions. I prepare with the bio, like what I'm gonna ask you, the vibe I'm gonna get. Like that's what I feel like I have to prepare. If I feel like I used to be able to, not be able, but I used to just go at it like completely organic. Like, this is organic.
Yeah, yeah.
However, like really organic, like
Yeah, we've been
not
just
doing that
chopping it up.
background work.
Yeah.
And like I noticed when I didn't do that, I was all over the place with my interviews. Like there wasn't no structure.
Yeah, yeah.
So I feel like being prepared, definitely. Like I love notebooks. I love notebooks. Well, I'm old school. I can't write a list on my phone. I don't
just
know
feel
why.
like it don't make me feel like I want to look at it too.
Nah,
sometimes.
I'm like, yo, I gotta write it.
My notes
I feel
is
like if you
probably
write
crazy.
it, you're reading it, and therefore you're being it. I don't know, when you type it
It's
on your
more
phone,
intentional.
it's not. Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree to
Right? I'm like, when you type it on your phone, it's like the button R feels like P, so it doesn't feel special.
Yeah.
I don't know. Call me weird, like, right?
I feel you, because like I have every month I have this calendar on my wall, dry erase board. I physically have to write down everything so that I can even remember it.
Yeah.
You know, like just those little things help me a long way. You know, so physically writing anything down is a great way to just be more intentional with your work.
I agree. All right, we're gonna keep things.
We've been just chatting.
Yo, that part.
I'm
I
sorry,
feel like,
I'm
nah,
never
you're
able to
good.
talk
So we
on
talked about
one
like
subject.
Well, I feel like we're talking about a little bit of everything, because I feel like you're kind of doing a little bit of everything. You know, it's not just one thing. All right, so let's keep things fun. How can we get know Andy more? Are you a Mets fan or a Yankees fan?
I don't really watch sports, but I definitely rep the Yankees. I think that's
Okay.
just I like the logo a little more. You probably
Yo, get out of my
Queens.
interview.
You probably
No, get out.
You got that vibe.
Get out.
How you
No,
not
I'm
wearing
kidding,
a
I'm
Mets
kidding,
hat
I'm
right
kidding.
now?
Huh?
Damn, like I'm lucky I didn't wear the Yankees hat today. I feel like you
No,
would have
I
made
feel
that
like,
a
you
thing.
know what it is with me? I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I feel like I don't hate Yankee people. Like, I don't. I feel like Yankee people hate us. Like, they just hate us. No, I'm serious. Like, I feel like the Mets, like, fans in our community, we don't talk shit about people. We don't care. We're
What
here
Mets
to share
fans
it.
you know? Because I ain't gonna lie. I went to a Mets game. I will say Mets, their field is like way better. Where their stadium's way better than Yankee Stadium.
The Yankee stadiums
But-
feel like you're going to a museum. I feel like Citi Field actually feels like you're going to a baseball game.
Yeah.
It's like the Yankee, and don't get me wrong, Yankee Stadium is beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. But I
they
just
don't
feel like
got
it feels like
the
a
Mets
museum.
Stadium, bro.
Huh?
They don't got it like the Mets Stadium, I will say.
Nah.
But the Mets fans was haggling this one dude. He was like, I think he was wearing a Yankees hat, maybe. But they were just like, the first 3 rows is shitting on this guy that the security had to move him. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I can see that happening. However,
That's crazy,
I feel
bro.
like I see it more with the Yankees communities
Yeah?
on the Mets. Absolutely. Like, you got to be brave wearing a Mets hat in Yankee Stadium. Like, that's I think your survival rate of a Yankee going to a Mets stadium
you think
is
that higher?
Yes, I feel like you
We should
go-
do that poll.
Yo,
we should
that
do that
ass.
poll.
I
Let's
think
see
it's
what
just
people
because I
think.
feel like Yankee fans, they're just like angrier. I don't know why, and I'm like, you guys win all the time. Like, why are you guys so upset? And like, I feel like being a Mets fan, like, it's an art because we don't win all the time. So there's some times where like we gotta like just eat that shit, and like that's the art of it. Like that's the whole point. I don't know. I feel like Yankees, it gets boring. It's like you guys win all the time. Like, and
Ooh, Aaron Judge. Yeah.
it just gets, I don't know. I feel like the Mets, like what happened last year? We had a pop star on the team. We had a purple chicken nugget, like the grimace, you know? There was just like a lot. There was a lot. It was a good time. So shout out to the Mets. I like the Mets. I like the Metropolitan of New York. I will forever be a Mets fan. I don't judge you for being a Yankees fan. I think
Hey,
Yankee
man.
fans are cool. But I do
like the
think
swag.
I'm gonna do
ain't
that
gonna
poll.
lie.
I'm
You
gonna
should
do that poll.
Who's more likely to get out alive?
Yeah.
Like-
What is the survival rate?
that day, I'm surprised that guy got out of
Nah,
there.
we gotta ask that. What is the survival rate? I'm definitely gonna turn this into something.
Please.
Do you think? And I'm asking everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat, I want y'all to participate. Do you think a survival rate of death is possible for? Actually, no. I'm gonna rephrase this real quick. What's more dangerous? A Mets fan going into a Yankees game, or a Yankees fan going into a Mets game? I want to hear how y'all think. What do y'all think? I think it's more dangerous for a Mets fan to go to a Yankee Stadium. Andy, what do you think?
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So Andy thinks that a Yankee fan going into a Mets stadium, Shea Stadium. I mean, not Shea Stadium, Citi Field. It used to be Shea Stadium.
Yeah.
All right. So let me know what y'all think. I'm definitely going to ask that. Let me know.
Crazy. I really don't like that guy.
Yeah, yo, that sounds like a Yankee person. Yo, that sounds like a Yankee person. But yo, I ain't gonna lie, I think they're gonna go to the World Series. I know you're not into baseball, but yo, the Mets is doing their thing
I like
right
watching
now.
it. You know,
it's fun.
But I think I'm too far gone where I don't know enough players, and like the history factor to it is just there. But I like watching it. I like going to the games. I'll get a beer and enjoy it. I really want to go to a hockey game. I want to see people scrap. Like, I'm trying to go to a Devils game, see them scrap.
Yo,
or
that's
something.
gotta be a wild ass like defense style, because it's like you're in roller skates and
Who decided
rollerblades.
that was a good rule too? Like,
yo, facts. Just punch them.
Just duke it out
just
real quick,
punch them.
and then let's get back to the game.
Come back in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Make it clean, guys.
Real quick, Andy, I gotta ask you this before we end the show, because we're about that time. This is the Mina Mendoza Show. Mina Mendoza card. Pretend this is like a American Express Black Platinum. You don't gotta owe nothing. I'm giving you this card.
Okay.
And for 24 hours, you gotta just whatever you want. But it's only 24 hours. So meaning like 12 a.m., everything comes true. But the minute it's a second over 11:59 p.m., it's over. So be realistic.
So what I'm doing with this money?
Yeah, we're starting now.
I'm buying my mom a crib. Off rip. Just
period.
she's set. Never has to worry about it. Easy.
Mama gets a house.
All the possible things you'll need to be creative or anything is going to be funded into this mega mall-sized place that it can be used for free, because I paid the rent like for 20 years with this card already.
An art exposition center.
Yeah.
Okay.
20 years paid.
Mama's house,
everything's
art
free.
exposition center.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't really need too much. Now that I'm thinking about it.
No car?
I get a car.
No car?
I get a car. I get a crib. Get the clothes.
Yo, you can hit up any type of collab that you want.
I'm getting a private chef for the crib.
Okay.
I don't want to cook no more. Shorty don't want to cook no more.
I'm
you know what I mean? Yeah, man. As much as I could do to help out anybody and everybody that need it, within right reason. Yeah, bro. I don't really be thinking too much about money. I already be feeling like I got everything I need, but to have it at an unlimited rate, like, shit, I could just do anything. I'll give everybody free health care. I'll fucking...
Yo, don't say that. They're going to hold you to it.
Yo,
like, after the 24 hours,
real,
they'll be like, yo, I took a nap. I bet to hit you
well,
up.
Unlimited,
like,
I swiped it 1,000 times. You good for at least the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know,
he's like, yo,
bro.
So tell my name at the hospital.
I
So
need
put
a
it on
private
Andy.
jet to go everywhere, you know.
You need jet fuel.
I'm going to need that.
So you need like jet.
Oh,
I had this question before.
I'll buy my own farm so I can have my own weed and then like never have to buy
Yo,
that.
I thought he was going to say so I can have my own eggs. He was like, so I can have my own weed.
That would be good.
No, hell yeah.
I mean, a farm going to have a little of both. Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. Food and weed covered.
Period.
I don't need nothing else at that point.
You
know
gotta
what I
have
mean?
your chef
that
out there
sound like just
harvesting.
5 hours of me figuring that out. I still got many more hours to go with this shit,
I'm
bro.
dead.
You know what I mean? I don't need too much.
Any
I'm
last
happy.
requests before we go?
Just be kind to each other, man.
Yes.
Support each other, man. We got a negative stigma in Jersey where everyone says we don't support each other. And for the most part, it'd be true. But that's just because of that ego shit we was talking about.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So be kind to each other.
Yes.
Do right by each other. And, you know, that's what we doing over here.
Period.
So if you got that same energy, come fuck with me.
Period.
Follow Nights Like This Radio. Follow myself. And blessings always. Thank you, Mina.
Of
I
course.
really appreciate this.
I appreciate
It's
you
really
coming
cool.
through. And
Blessings.
also, of course, my friend. Also, can you give your Instagram handle where people
Yes.
can find you?
My Instagram handle is AndyLVLAC. The LVL makes an M for those that are wondering. I know it just looks like Andy LeVlack, but it's not that. I'm going to clip this later for the folks that don't realize. But Andy LVLAC, then there's Nights Like This Radio, and then also Eyelash Creations, my mom and me's clothing brand. We do crochet stuff. So tap in.
Tap
I do a
in.
bunch of things. You'll find out when you follow me. I love y'all. Thank you.
Period. And I see a couple people tapped in at the end. Yo, shout out to Victor. He was one of our performers at the first Hidden Gems.
Wow.
Also, shout out to my bestie, Steph, out here showing love. All right, guys, this is the end of our episode. I appreciate everybody who's tapping in with us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Mina Mendoza Show. Also, don't forget to like, follow, hit me up at Queen of Spice. That's Queen number 0F Spice.
Just do it!
Period. We're all here to network, build community. Like I said, we're definitely going to be working on Hidden Gems Part 3, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Besides that, we're also going to be cooking up some other things too. There's going to be some events coming by and all that. That's pretty much all I got for y'all today. You're going to catch me here next Thursday at 7 p.m. Like I said, I am back. I got that song in my head again. But it's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, Queen of Spice. We out of here. Ew.